Hi everybody, Marty Rubin, and I'm back for another segment of Marty's Corner. And we have a very special guest today, Tess Jonas, who is playing the spunky young songwriter from Brooklyn, who wrote for all the groups, those chart-topping groups all over, and then eventually became a megastar in her own right. Carole King in the hit musical, Beautiful.
You heard it here first.
Yes. Welcome, Tess.
Thanks, Marty.
So is this week been a beautiful first week for you?
It's been a great first week. It's been so awesome to like be coming out to Babylon and like finally starting to do the show for audiences, and
Yes.
yeah, I'm just like excited to spend the summer doing this show here.
Yes, well, we're excited to have you for sure. Where did you grow up, Tess?
I grew up outside Boston.
Oh, okay.
I was born in
I don't
Boston.
hear that Boston accent.
I know. Well, my mom is from New York. My mom was born in the Bronx.
Okay.
And my dad was born outside of Maryland. So I'm like kind of a mutt in terms of like accent.
Okay.
But I grew up in a very broken home because my mother is a Yankees fan and my father is a Phillies fan. And like, don't even get me started on like the Eagles.
The Red
Giants
Sox
thing.
didn't even figure into that.
It's been hard for me.
So how young were you when you first started dancing, singing, acting?
My mom brought me, without telling me, to my first community theater audition when I was in 4th grade. But when I was younger than that, I like did all the plays and like preschool. I was the star of the 3 Billy Goat Scruff.
Oh my God.
But my mom, like in 4th grade, was like, "Come with me. You're gonna sing a song for these people, and hopefully they'll put you in this play."
And were you hooked when you got on stage?
Totally, 100%.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's like catching a bug, you know. Like,
It really is.
Yeah. And when did you become aware of Carole King and the show Beautiful?
The show Beautiful I saw when it was on Broadway initially, but Carole King, my mom gave me the Tapestry album, I think when I was like 8 or 9.
What an album.
My mom introduced me to a lot of great music when I was a kid. Like, I remember her giving me like The Temptations, Tapestry, Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits, a bunch of Stevie Wonder, Billy Joel. So yeah, my parents really like spoon-fed me like the goods when I was young. So
Yes.
I've been aware of this music forever.
Right. And have you played this part before?
I have not. I've auditioned for it a lot, and I've understudied it, but I never went on. So this is like my first time, like really getting to do it.
This is exciting. Well, listen, as a Marty's Corner fan, you know a sports reference is coming.
Good.
Okay, so stay with me on this.
Okay.
All right. So
I can do sports, Marty.
Oh, okay. I'm happy. So I'm going to compare Carole King to a ball player and manager. His name was Joe Torre. Okay. Joe Torre was born in Brooklyn, like Carole King. He's about 2 years older than her. He played on the team. He was a good player, but he was a little bit in the background because he had stars on the team like Hank Aaron, Warren Spahn, Eddie Matthews, all Hall of Famers. So he was a little bit in the background, but he was good in his own right. Then he became a broadcaster, then he became a manager of the Yankees. And he won 4 world championships and became a legend, you know, in New York. So now here's Carole King. Let's bring it back. Here's Carole King, who you're a little bit in the background. When I say you, I think of you as Carole King now.
Good.
Carole King was a little bit in the background in that she wrote the music for all these wonderful groups, but she wanted her chance in front and for her voice to come through. And she started and she did Tapestry, became a mega superstar, mega hit. I mean, it's sort of a parallel, you know, to what happened with Joe Torre. When you're playing somebody like Carole King, a real life person, do you feel like extra responsibility to get it right?
That's a great question. Yes, largely because I obviously don't know Carole King, but I've read her memoir and I've watched interviews with her and I've listened to her music and I've gotten her emails asking for money for the Democrats. Like, I'm like such a fan of Carole King. But also the show is fictionalized. Like, there are like threads of it that are very much inspired by the truth, but there are like things that are like some of the chronology isn't quite accurate. So allowing myself the permission that like I'm not doing an impression, this is not a Vegas show, like it's still like beautiful. Like in rehearsals we talked a lot about like the Carole King of our show as opposed to like the real Carole King.
Right, the one that performed at Central Park or Carnegie Hall.
Right, and there's also elements of Carole that like as an audience, I think, especially folks who know this music well and know this woman's persona well, like there's certain like vocal affectations that you kind of expect to hear, and I want to provide those. Like, I don't sing this role the way I sing like as Tess if I'm doing a concert.
Right.
I don't sing this role as I would sing other roles. I don't
Right.
speak this role as I would speak other roles. So I don't know. I think like being like inspired by kind of the framework of her.
Yes.
But also just I don't feel intimidated by it just because I have so much reverence for her.
Yes. Yes.
Like I just think she's incredible.
That's very well said. Well, when you're singing, and these are monster hits. I mean, this is not, you know.
It's a great
you know,
show to
look
sing.
at all the,
It's a
you know,
fun show to sing.
I mean, you know, these are monster hits. You know, So Far Away, It's Too Late, Beautiful, Tapestry. You name it. I Feel the Earth Move. I mean, when you're singing those songs and you feel the audience getting into it, okay, and you feel them grooving to the music, and you have them in the palm of your hand. What does that feel like for you?
Oh, it's like it's so fun. There's moments in the show where people hear just the first chord of one of the songs.
Yes.
And
They know.
there are audible gasps.
Yes.
And I can hear them, and it is so exciting because it's just like this music means so much to a lot of people,
Yes.
and people just like remember it, and there's nostalgia, or it's like, you know, like that first lick of It's Too Late, like boom, like everyone knows it immediately.
Yeah.
And it's a testament to how iconic her music is and how recognizable it is,
Yes.
and how all of them are earworms. And I love when the audience is vocal. Like when I go see a show, I'm like rah, like I like make so much noise. But as a performer, like hearing how much it's affecting people, like
Yes.
that's what makes this different from like going to a movie, you know?
Yes, very true.
Yeah.
Do you find it fun when, almost like you could get an out-of-body experience when you're on stage, and, you know, Carole King wrote all these great hits, you know, for the Drifters, the Shirelles, you know, the Righteous Brothers, you name it, you know, Little Eva, and you get to see, you know, the actors in this show portraying those groups. Is that fun for you?
Oh my God, yeah. It's like one of the things I love about Carole King, and it's evident in how she talks about people that she's worked with. It's very evident in her memoir and in interviews, is how much respect she has for other artists. And like, if you're in her book, she's saying something nice about you. And if she doesn't have something nice to say about you, you're just not in the book. And she like lists everyone she ever went on tour with, like bassists, drummers, like stage managers. She lists everyone. And this cast, I don't know how Bonji and the Argyle did it, but they assembled such an
Tremendous talent.
incredible group of people. So like when I get to watch like Remy Veronica be Janelle Woods, when I get to watch Layla do The Locomotion, the Righteous
That
Brothers,
is such
like,
an awesome song.
I'm like, my reverence for these characters is synonymous with my reverence for like my coworkers in this show.
Right.
And like they're just so good.
Yes.
It's such a fun show too, because like everyone has like a little moment where you get to hear them.
Right.
It's so
I mean,
fun.
the audience has a ringside seat to Carole King's life. It's unfolding right on stage, you know, and you have these scenes with your husband. When I say you, because again, I think of you and
It's
Carole
okay.
King. You know, Jerry Gaffin, who was Carole King's husband and writing partner, played beautifully by Lucas James Miller. Okay?
Incredible.
And you have these emotional scenes. We don't want to give anything away, but they're very, very emotional
Well, we'll
scenes.
just say it was her first husband and not her last. So that's the giveaway.
So right. So how are you able to turn the page from these emotional scenes and step up to the plate and sing, you know, one of those great songs right after the emotional scene? Is that difficult to learn how to do?
Yeah. Well, one of the things that makes it so doable is having a scene partner like Lucas. Like
Right.
he is, I cannot say enough wonderful things about him as an actor and as like a friend and as a person. Like he
Yes.
is an absolute dream to work with. Everybody hire Lucas. And then we have an incredible team backstage. Like when I get off after, I have like kind of emotional series of scenes and then kind of a reset into like time to sing a lot of songs.
Right.
And we have an incredible crew backstage that not only like helps me with like quick changes, but like is there for me like with a water bottle, with tissues, like with whatever I need to like reset. And
That's so important. You know?
the team here is extraordinary. The team here is literally extraordinary, and like this show would not happen without all of the people who like literally like like quite literally like hold the trash can as I wipe my snot. You know what I mean? Like it's not. It's challenging, but it's less challenging because it's to go back to your sport. It's a team sport.
Yes.
This is a team sport.
You need everybody pulling the same way.
Yes.
We mentioned some of those songs, and you have such a beautiful voice. I mean, could you give the fans a little peek at one of these great songs?
Marty,
Just
don't make me sing. Sure.
Well, thank you.
The show opens with "So Far Away," which goes like, "So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. It doesn't help to know the rest."
Okay,
You know.
you have to pay for
There's more.
a ticket to see
There's
the rest.
more.
Well, listen, Tess, thank you so much for being on
Anytime,
Marty's
Marty.
Corner.
Thanks for having me.
We are so thrilled to have this show this summer. We're playing straight through the entire summer till August 30th, Wednesday through Sunday, and we can't wait to see you at the Argyle Theater.